We're here today to honor and celebrate the creative spirit of one of the world's most significant artists, Ai Weiwei. My name is Larry Warsh. I'm a longtime friend, supporter, and collector of Ai Weiwei's work. While Ai Weiwei cannot join us today, it's really important that he is heard through his voice, his art, and his vision. We are here to celebrate the launch of Ai Weiwei's first major public sculpture exhibition, The Circle of Animals Zodiac Heads. This is the first time that public sculpture has been placed in the Pulitzer Fountain. These 12 monumental bronze heads were years in the making. As we know, Ai Weiwei cannot be here to take part in this special event. He remains detained without clear word of his fate. We are all very concerned about him and his family. Ai Weiwei lived in New York City for an entire decade, from 1983 to 1993. During that time, he immersed himself in the culture of this incredible city. He visited the great museums, he wandered the busy streets, and he worked a string of odd jobs. In essence, Ai Weiwei became a true New Yorker. He loves this city and its people. Because of New York's energy and amazing diversity, Wei Wei once told me that he considers New York to be a zodiac city. The installation of his zodiac heads at the historic Pulitzer Fountain is the realization of his unique vision. Ai Weiwei wanted everyone to enjoy the work, people of every age and background, especially children. I know Wei Wei was anticipating this day with great excitement. It was our plan to celebrate this day together with all of you. But now, it's a very bittersweet moment. I know we are all feeling the same thing. We all wish for Ai Weiwei to be safely released so that he may continue his powerful work as an artist and as a champion of universal human rights. The coinciding of this exhibition and Ai Weiwei's current detainment makes this moment more important than ever. Ai Weiwei is a force of nature, and we need this energy, and we need it now. It is so sad that Wei Wei's not here. We must raise our voices the same way he has raised his. We must remember that he is fighting for what we have, freedom. The Circle of Animals is a testimony to his incredible, provocative, and playful artistic imagination. Ai Weiwei is here with us in spirit, and I hope you'll be able to visit his second hometown, New York City, in the near future. Ai Weiwei, we miss you and we wish you were here. Thank you.
Larry, thank you. As you pointed out, it is a bittersweet moment. Ai Weiwei couldn't be here with us physically, but we can still hear from the artist himself. And we're going to do that now, through his words, spoken by 12 members of the New York arts community, beginning with our superb Commissioner of Cultural Affairs, Kate Levin.
For an artist to make a work as public art interests me because you're confronted with very complicated conditions. Public, in the real sense, is not the museum public. It's for people passing by. I think the public deserves the best. Before, only a pope or an emperor could see these kinds of things.
Next, poet Yusef Komun-Yaka.
I think being an artist, I can use language that can really be very symbolic and also very direct. At the same time, you can pick up the issues that relate to everybody's feelings and make them feel there's possibility there. In other professions, I think it's not practical, it's not possible. For art, I think it's a better way because it can relate to anybody.
Asia Society Museum Director Melissa Chu.
In Chinese history, we see all kinds of animal images repeatedly. And these designs come from three-dimensional forms, from drawings, from embroidery, and from wood carvings. There are endless examples. So you just have to put your knowledge of those materials, like the images, and try to make something which can relate to the existing ones. But you also want to stretch the idea and to make it acceptable to today's viewers.
Choreographer Bill T. Jones.
Once you perceive the thing straightforwardly, with a clear mind and no obstacles, you will discover that your resources are inexhaustible. This is because your heart is connected and in harmony with the order of the universe.
Philanthropist, art patron, and President Emerita of the Museum of Modern Art, Agnes Gunn.
Because it's animal heads, I think it's something that everybody can have some understanding about, especially children and people who are not in the art world.
President of New York City's Public Art Fund, Susan Friedman.
New York is the first cosmopolitan city I'm familiar with. It's not one kind of people. It's people from everywhere and a lot of minorities. So I think it's the perfect place for Circle of Animals. It's a zodiac city.
Artist and filmmaker Julian Schnabel.
I think all aesthetic judgments, all the aesthetic choices we're making are moral choices. They cannot escape the moral dimension in this broader sense. It has to relate to the philosophical understanding of who we are and how so-called art and culture function in today's world.
Visual artist Shireen Nushat.
My work is always dealing with real or fake authenticity and what's the value. It could be cultural, political, or social, and also it could be art. To put it in a circumstance to make people relook at what we have done. Its original position to create new possibilities.
Visual artist Tony Bushara.
We must challenge our human intelligence. We have to be positive.
Visual artist Bryce Martin.
Cherish your mind, stay away from ignorance.
Queens Museum of Art Executive Director Tom Finkelpearl.
Cherishing your life and insisting on individual consciousness are the only true possibilities for existence. Throughout your life, these will be an unassailable, inexhaustible source of vitality.
Senior Curator of Asian Art at the Guggenheim, Alexandra Monroe.
Without freedom of speech, there is no modern world, just a barbaric one.
And now, New York City is proud to open Circle of Animals, Zodiac Heads by Ai Weiwei.